Hey, welcome to Just Bull Street. Today's story is about a company that went from being laughed at to literally beating Tesla. Yeah, it's wild. We're talking about batteries getting mocked, bouncing back, and building EVs for the world. And not just the rich. This is the story of BYD. Let's get into it. So here's the thing. BYD doesn't look like a classic value stock. It's more like a startup moonshot that just happened to be led by a maniac with vision. Charlie Munger was obsessed with it. Buffett bought in, 10% stake. And when someone asked why, Warren just laughed. But like the kind of laugh where he already knows you won't get it until it's too late. Cha. All right, rewind to 1966, rural China. Wang Chuanfu is born into one of the country's poorest provinces during the chaos of the Cultural Revolution. By the time he's 13, both his parents are gone. His brother and sister-in-law raise him. And I mean, they scrape together 10 yuan a week just so he could eat and stay in school. She even sold her jewelry once to keep him going. And guess what? It worked. He gets into university, studies metallurgy, and becomes a legit battery nerd. Uh. Cut to 1994. He's got this vision and like no money. Family chips in, friends chip in. He starts BYD in a rented workshop in Shenzhen. No fancy machines, no robotics, just people, passion, and reverse engineering. By year 3, BYD becomes China's top battery maker. Motorola is on board. By 2003, they're number 1 globally. Then, Wang decides to make cars. And people, even inside his own company, are like, dude, are you okay? Uh, so BYD finally rolls out their first cars, right? And let's just say the world wasn't impressed. They go to the Detroit Auto Show in 2008. Big moment, and people are laughing. Like, actual journalists are roasting their brochure because it had awkward translations. One line literally said, "Adopt the reclaimed stuff." I mean, come on. And then here comes Elon Musk. Someone asks him on live TV what he thinks of BYD, and he just laughs. Not a polite laugh. Like a full-on, have you seen their car kind of laugh? Brutal. But Wang? He doesn't flinch. He goes and buys a Mercedes S-Class. Top of the line, drives it to the R&D lab, gets his engineers together and says, tear it apart. They're like, but it's brand new. And this guy, no hesitation, grabs his keys and just scratches it right there. Like, cool, not new anymore. Start working. That's not just a flex, that's a message. Like, we're done being the joke. BYD launches the E6, one of the first pure EVs out of China. Wang doubles down on EVs, slashes investment in gas cars. Everyone says he's nuts. Dealerships bail, sales crash. Musk laughs again. But behind the scenes, BYD is building. And by 2015, boom, they're the number 1 EV brand in the world by volume. Not profits, not margins, but straight up units sold. China's government goes all in on EVs. BYD's ready. Oh. Then subsidies get cut. Profits nosedive. Then COVID. While other automakers are downsizing, Wang tells his engineers, "You're making masks now." Overnight, BYD becomes the biggest mass producer in the world, just to keep people working. And during all that, the engineers are secretly developing the Blade battery. Super safe, durable, affordable. Viral moment? They stab it with a nail on video, and nothing happens. BYD drops the Han EV sedan, then SUVs, then more sedans. Sales go nuts. 427,000 to 3 million cars in just three years. So they go global. Elon, who once laughed, now says BYD's cars are highly competitive. But Europe's tricky. Their slogan, "Build Your Dreams," sounds inspiring in China. In Germany, not so much. People were peeling it off their trunks. Then the EU launches a probe, saying Chinese EVs are unfairly subsidized. The US already shut them out. National security risk, they say. But BYD finds love in Brazil. They take over an old Ford factory and boom, 72% of Brazil's EV market in 1 year. That's what made them beat Tesla globally in sales. In places like in India, Indonesia, Thailand, people don't just pick up a BYD. They bring the whole family. Some even bring priests to bless the car. Because this isn't just a car, it's the future. And it's finally affordable. And sometimes, Wang shows up at these deliveries because he gets it. He knows what it feels like when the impossible finally becomes real. Charlie Munger once said, Wang Chuanfu is a miracle, but his older brother, the one who gave up everything for him, he's the hero. That's BYD. From a dirt-poor village in China to beating Tesla at its own game, BYD didn't just build dreams, they made them possible. This is just Bull Street. See you in the next one.